Okay, good evening, everyone. Pleasant evening to each and everyone who is here today in this virtual space, and to those who are tuning in our YouTube and I think in Facebook. Good evening, everyone. So this evening, I was tasked by uh, the WGRC Review Center to have a rationalization for Q&A. For the rationalization of research 1 and 2. So I will be giving questions. No, I sent questions already to sermons for you to answer, and I think you have done answering the questions. No, so allow me to start our rationalization for research 1 and 2. So this will be 106 items or 106 questions that will be presented to you, and along with it will be the rationalization, and some of the discussions may be included for you to really understand why this particular choice is the answer of a certain question. So to start, allow me to share my screen for the slides. Which I have given is qualitative and quantitative, also primary and secondary. We have also structured and unstructured, as well as open-ended and close-ended questions. So basically, when we say research, there are two types of research only. Or I mean two, yet also there is another combination of these two. We call this mixed method of research. So the answer for question number 1 is quantitative and qualitative research. So when we say quantitative research, particularly this talks about numbers, no? Yung numbers po ang tinitingnan natin, particularly yung responses of our respondents when it comes to the questions or the questions asked in the questionnaire. So kung meron po question, tapos meron po silang answer, for example, 5-point Likert scale, so that belongs to quantitative po. So basically, when we say quantitative, yun po ay referring to numbers. Also, we have the qualitative type of research that is referring to those things that numbers cannot measure. For example, experiences, narratives, and also artifacts such as pictures, music, paintings, and similar subjects, which numbers cannot measure, is belonging to qualitative research. The option number or the option B is based on the data, which is primary and secondary data. Also, choice numbers or choice C is referring to the questions formulated during the gathering of data, as well as open-ended and closed-ended questions. So the answer for this question is qualitative and quantitative. However, there is additional types of research, which is the combination of the two, which is the mixed method of research. Okay, so the types of research, as I have mentioned, qualitative, this is not involving numbers. It involves it involves phenomenon and aims to explore and understand particular things, such as experience, perspectives, and meaning. So qualitative research methods involving collecting non-numerical data, such as interviews, observations, and open-ended surveys. It focuses on generating rich, descriptive data and often involves analyzing textual or narrative data. On the other hand, when we say quantitative, involves collection and analysis of numbers, particularly numerical data. So this type of research emphasizes objectives, measurements, statistical analysis, and generalizability. So the difference also with this quantitative and qualitative is pertaining to subjectivity and objective aspect of the research. So when we say subjective aspect, this involves quantitative. So that is objective. While on the qualitative side, that is subjective. No, subjective in the sense that the interpretation of data is based on the understanding of the person or the researchers, no, person conducting the study or the researcher. So that is how qualitative research is focusing in. While quantitative, this is referring to its objectivity, meaning